Hello everyone and welcome back to our Juventus career mode. Last time we were fortunate enough to, pretty much beat the crap out of Torino 5-0 in the Derby della Mole, and we're picking up right where we left off. So our next game is against Lazio, and without any further ado, let's get going. So getting back in here really quick just to show you guys that we've suffered another injury. This time Alessandro is the one paying the consequences. I don't know why really. Apparently the training sessions are too heavy. But I had two players, if I remember correctly, that were complaining about training not being hard enough, or not hard enough, but tough enough, productive enough, I don't know. So maybe this is just a usual occurrence, or like a normal type of training injury. But he's gonna be out for 1 to 2 days, and then it's gonna take like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 more days to get back his fitness. So we just been told that Mattia De Sciglio has been injured, pulled back muscle, out for 8 to 11 days, injured getting tackle during training, I assume. Or no, it was during a Juventus under-20s match, which I had him playing in so he could regain his fitness. So learn a lesson from that. I had him play 45 minutes. Usually all the players that are in need of match fitness, I tend to let them play for 45 minutes for the reserves or whatever. Maybe I should have gone with 30 minutes or whatever. But yeah, another injury. God damn it. They just keep piling up. Taking a quick look at Lazio's last match and the pre-match analysis of Lazio, we see that they tend to focus a lot of their attack on the wings, more so the right and the left, but just by a little bit. So they don't really do a lot of attacking through the middle. Their last game they drew against Fiorentina, 0-0 or 0-0. And they tend to play with a 5-4-1 formation, which I've never faced really. They're apparently most vulnerable to facing a 4-2-3-1 wide formation, which I do not play with. Set pieces, 4 out of 6 corners from the left have been delivered to the middle of the penalty area. I noticed in the last game that we struggle a lot defending corners, so that might be a problem. Maybe I'll try to adjust some things. So here's their formation. It's a kind of weird formation really, very defensive. And guess what guys, we have another injury. What a surprise! Federico Bernardeschi suffered an injury during his last game against Portugal, playing for Italy. I hate these goddamn international matches during the season. I think it's fucked up and they should do something about it, but yeah, we got another injury. Okay guys, so something very curious just happened. Assistant coach has just informed me that it's his opinion that we should come up with another tactic or tactics just in case, and because he hasn't liked the progress he's seen in recent weeks with this tactic, I suppose. Usually what I do at the start of every FM season is that I'll set up the 3 tactics that I like or that I want to try for that specific season. And this time, usually when I do that, it takes a long time for the players to get used to the tactics, and it's kind of annoying. One tactic it'll be kind of good and the other one's very poor. This year what I wanted to do was like wait until the familiarity for this tactic was like 100%, and then only then come up with the other 2 tactics whenever that might be 2, 3, 4 months. But curiously enough, my assistant coach is telling me that I need to come up with additional tactics, so I guess I'm gonna do that. Maybe not right now, but in the coming weeks. One thing that I wanted to mention is that previously I'd handed over to the assistant coach the briefings, and during last time these lines came up. I don't know what they are, if he did that or is it says here partnerships, so this is something that's developing between the players in particular, or that between the positions themselves. I'm not sure. Do I set them myself? Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments down below.
side.